ਆਰਥਿਕਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਲੀਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਲਿਆਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਕੇਂਦਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਰਾਹਤ ਪੈਕੇਜ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਇਸ ਦੀ ਤੀਜੀ ਕਿਸ਼ਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੇਤੀਬਾੜੀ ਖਿੱਤੇ ਦੇ ਲਈ 11 ਵੱਡੇ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਰਾਹਤ ਪੈਕੇਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ 1 ਲੱਖ ਕਰੋੜ ਰੁਪਏ ਖੇਤੀਬਾੜੀ ਦੇ ਬੁਨਿਆਦੀ ਢਾਂਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਸਤੇਮਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਏਗਾ।
In the last 2 months, very quickly, a number of measures have been taken to support farmers. Particularly additional steps that we had taken where the minimum support price purchases to an extent of 74,300 crores had taken place during the lockdown. 74,300 crores of purchases based on minimum support price happened during the lockdown, and also 18,700 crores have been transferred to the accounts of farmers directly into their accounts under the scheme PM Kisan Samman, and that is only during the 2 months. And then Fasal Bima Yojana claim payments have been cleared to the extent of 6,400 crores in the last 2 months. Bima Yojana claims, when a farmer wants to utilize and ask for the claim so that he gets the insurance money in his name, such claims totaling 6,400 crores have been cleared in the last 2 months. We now move to the steps that I want to announce today. There's additional steps also for the animal husbandry, which is worth recalling. Sorry about this. It's absolutely important to know that during the lockdown, all of you all would have been reporting also, media, that milk was being produced, and the usual restaurants and the hotels and the consumers were all under lockdown. So a lot of dairy industry people were put to severe difficulties. The milk was being thrown on streets saying our consumers are all locked down, they can't buy it from us. So during that period, 560 lakh per day of liters of milk, 560 lakh liters of milk were procured by cooperatives against the daily sale of 360 lakh liters which is produced per day. Now those were also utilized for a further amount of 111 crore liters have also been extra procured over and above the usual quantities which come to the market. 4,100 crores have been paid on that account. So money goes to the hands of the milk producing farmers or dairy keepers. A new scheme also was utilized for interest subvention of about 2% per annum for dairy cooperatives. Additionally, 2% per annum of interest subvention also was provided to incentivize prompt payment, repayment and interest servicing. So, and this scheme is further to be continued, and this is expected to unlock 5,000 crores of additional liquidity benefiting 2 crore farmers. So this is something which was triggered during the lockdown so that farmers get the money in their hands. This is the impact which I'd like to draw your attention to. The third tranche covering agriculture. First 8 steps are towards money is going for infrastructure capacity building, and from among the 8, so the first one is we provide 1 lakh crore for aggregators, FPOs, primary agriculture cooperative societies, farmer producer organizations which I mentioned, FPOs, all for strengthening the farm gate infrastructure. Farm gate infrastructure are cold chains, post-harvest management infrastructure, storage centers, yards from where they have to do it. So this fund for 1 lakh crore is being created. Here private entrepreneurs, agricultural entrepreneurs, startups, all of whom are now looking at facilitating by procuring from the farmers and reaching out with value addition to the global markets, don't have the infrastructure. So this fund for 1 lakh crore will immediately address that issue, and that fund will be created at the earliest. The next of the 8 steps towards capacity building, logistics and so on is for food enterprises who are micro in size. We shall be providing a fund of 10,000 crores. It's a scheme which will get executed with a cluster-based approach. I recall Prime Minister Modi when he spoke on the 12th of May, speaking about be vocal for local. This is one of the ways in which the local capacities, the local value-added product can have a global outreach, can reach out for global markets and build brands. They can create products of global standards, and therefore marketing them globally will also be assisted through this fund. Most of the products that we are aiming to deal with in this scheme will be related to health and wellness products, nutritional products, herbal products, organic products, and products which are now being used as alternatives for a healthy living. So this we expect will benefit 2 lakh MFEs, micro food enterprises. 2 lakh of them will benefit by bringing them up to that level, modernizing their production techniques, giving them capacities, branding their produce and so on. But because it's going to be cluster based, I would want to broadly give you a picture of what we are aiming at. Let us say if it is Bihar, makhana is considered to be one of the very nutritious food without any calorie concerns. One can always use it as a snack. And therefore in Bihar the cluster would aim at makhana cluster. Kashmir would aim at kesar, saffron cluster. Karnataka can have ragi and coarse grains, which is today considered to be the most healthiest alternative for gluten-rich wheat and rice. So the northeast will have bamboo shoots and organic fruits. Telangana can have turmeric. We are only suggesting this because turmeric latte is a big thing outside, milk made out of whipping cream and turmeric. So turmeric is rich in this country. There can be clusters formed. And Andhra can do chilies, Tamil Nadu can do tapioca, sago and whole lot of other things. I'm just giving examples. So the cluster based is going to focus on those organic and herbal materials or nutritional and health conscious wellness related food items in which India has a great strength. So this particular micro fund enterprises, which will have 10,000 crores given by the government, will aim at branding and promoting such clusters. The focus will be on women, focus will be on SC and STs, focus also, where possible, will be on aspirational districts. I forgot to add the states and the products. One Sampada, states which are rich in forestry produce, minor forestry produce, we can also have a cluster which will also benefit them.
ਇੱਥੇ ਵੇਲਾ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦਾ, ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦੇ ਉਸ ਪਾਰ।